consensus view here. 674 is what is the consensus view, but I think the market really is looking for about 800,000. ADPs came out much stronger yesterday, so I think everybody's expecting a big burst in employment gains. Be very interesting to see, because if we have a second disappointment in non-farm payrolls in a row, it's really going to sabotage this whole the world is recovering at an insane pace and inflation is going to run away from us situation. And I think it's it'll be very interesting. It may flip the dollar around completely the opposite way. So we'll have to see how those numbers. I know Casey has a view. So let's talk to Casey a little bit about what do you think ahead of the non-farm payrolls? What's your favorite position, and what would you like to do?
Well, I've been, as I was sharing before, I've been watching the US yen. I broke a really key level on the weekly time frame, which is pretty strong, and it's been holding up really well. And I think partially it's been waiting for today's announcement. I think it's been actually waiting. The market is just it's hanging there, waiting for today. For our trading battle, actually, is why it's been waiting. But I would go long on the USD yen today because I think we're going to get some good news. And of course, I honestly don't have inside information there, but I would really like to see good news, and I would like to see that break out, and I think it could start a long-term trend if we get a strong move here today.
So
or the next few days.
Speaking of that, dollar yen 110 right now, 10 years at 162, basically flat on the day. Let's say non-farms does print hot. I mean, maybe it prints super hot to even almost a million. That obviously is going to spike everything out. But if you have a long-term view sort of on the growth of the U.S. economy, does that suggest that you're looking dollar yen? Like what would be your technical target in dollar yen? Where would your first serious take profit would be at what level?
I'm really looking at about the 120 level, and primarily it's technical.
Wow, that's huge. It is 10 big figures.
That is true. It's a lot of movement. But if you look at the historical charts, the yen does move like that, and it does trend pretty nicely. And so this key level that it has broken, which is what I'm looking at as a weekly and a monthly trend line, if we get the continuation, it definitely can continue to move.
I mean,
I'm just looking at weekly charts for further out resistance levels is what I was targeting.
I mean, dollar yen has not been. It's been at 118 last time in 2017. So it's been quite a long time since we've seen those figures. It really is going to. That suggests that U.S. 10-year rates may be at 3% or higher at that point. And we'll have for the first time in a decade, we'll actually have a carry trade going on in the FX market.